Hey guys, this is Divine Reads coming to you with current energy for the Divine Masculine. So, I already laid down all the cards for time savers, so y'all don't have to watch me necessarily shuffle, but I do have an extra deck for clarifiers just in case we need it. So, where I'm going to start is the overall energy for our reading. I got gifts from God, okay? I hate that. Where is this light coming from? I have no idea. It says, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And that's followed up with the death card. Okay. And then the 5 of cups. All right. So I feel like maybe the divine masculine is recognizing that this transformation, the death of a situation, maybe the ending of something is actually a gift, or was a gift, has been a gift, right? And even though, you know, it signifies a lot of losses, there's still something to be gained. There's still something to be used, something to be learned, or revived from a situation, right? So still going through that transformation. I feel like he's learning to receive. He's learning to open up. He is learning to listen, to ask for guidance, okay? So in the recent past for the divine masculine, I got remember who you are, okay? Recent past. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved, okay? So I also got the 3 of Pentacles, okay? And the 3 of Wands. So we've got 2 3s here. And this could be like third-party energy just from the 3s. But if that's not your situation with your divine masculine, this could just be signifying that the divine masculine is maybe recognizing his divinity, right? He's recognizing his spiritual gifts. He's recognizing his placement, past life energy, right? So what he's working on, what he's working towards, what he has worked toward up until this point, what he's put effort into, and there's like a releasing energy, right? Preparation for the future. There's foresight, there's thought. He's working towards something, or working towards letting go of something, okay? And that's in the position of the recent past. So where the divine masculine is right now, we've got counselor. All right, so you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And there's also the Judgment card and the Page of Pentacles. So the divine masculine may be either seeking counseling, right? Getting counseling, receiving counseling, right? With the picture here of the entity, the spirit, the angel, right? Guiding this feminine energy, right? So to speak, because the divine masculine also has feminine energy. He could also be counseling other people at this time, right? But this could also just signify that he's gaining knowledge from spirit, right? From God, in making some sort of decision about an offer, a small offer that he's either receiving currently, or that he's thinking about offering. And I think he's making a decision to do this at this current time. So let's kind of go in a little bit on this one. What is this offer for the divine masculine right now? Two of Cups. So soulmate connection, some sort of, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So this may be some sort of love offer that he may have offered. That is a betrayal, or whoever the divine masculine may be currently in a relationship has betrayed him, or vice versa. So I'm getting the energy that he may be seeking some sort of guidance right now in terms of an offer that he has already put out there, right? And he may have been in a relationship with this person who was a soulmate, whether it's a karmic soulmate, or potential life partner, right? But there's been some sort of betrayal. So this is a possible ending, or a breakup, or just an acknowledgement that things aren't going well. Things haven't been going so well. Okay, what's currently crossing the divine masculine? We've got prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So he's needing to prioritize some things. He's needing to make some priorities. And we've got the King of Wands, right? And the Knight of Cups. So prioritizing business, prioritizing leadership, prioritizing passionate leadership. He hasn't been doing this, okay? Because this is the challenge. This is what is currently crossing him. So he's having some trouble maybe moving forward in a love situation. Maybe he's having trouble with passion, okay? And what does the divine masculine need to prioritize at this time? All right, he is waiting. He's not making any movements right now. He's maybe trying to figure out what it is that he needs to prioritize, or how to prioritize something that he's been heavily in thought about. This is very stressful for him. There's anxiety, depression, worry, stress going on, possibly nightmares. He's up all night trying to figure out how to move forward, how to move on. He may possibly be trying to figure out how he can fix the current situation that he's in that's not going well, or he's trying to figure out how to move on from it, and he doesn't really have success right now. Okay, with the Two of Wands here, he knows that he has two choices, right? There's two paths. You can go this way, or you can go this way, right? I feel like he's making the decision to be single, okay? And he is possibly just trying to figure out how to remove himself successfully from the situation and still have some sort of abundance, to still have some pentacles intact in order to move forward. So we'll go ahead and we'll move on to the subconscious of the divine masculine. So we have divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. To clarify that, we got the Moon card and we've got the Tower. So there is some illusions, right? Especially with the Moon card. It's in the card here. These illusions are coming down in a major way for the divine masculine. And this is something that he's not ready to deal with. He's not really thinking about it because it's in the subconscious. He knows it's there. He's not ready to deal with it. He's not ready to discuss it just yet. Okay, so let's get some clarity on that. What's going on that the divine masculine isn't ready to deal with? You know, what are we hiding? All right, balancing things. Things may not be balanced for the divine masculine. He's trying to balance it because of what he's invested in this situation, right? So he may be essentially ignoring the signs because of what he's invested, and he keeps trying to balance things out. But the foundation is not solid. It's not stable here with the Tower card, right? But all he can think about is all that he's put into it. Everything that he's worked so hard to use to get to this point, you know, and I think he is still trying to figure out if the situation that he's currently in is able to be balanced. Is this my divine partner? I feel like the divine masculine is trying to figure out if the person he's currently involved with is his divine partner. He's just not sure. He may be recognizing or starting to consider the idea that he's not with his divine feminine. And if he's learning, right, remembering who he is, that he's the divine masculine, he may be realizing that he is not in relationship with his divine feminine. Okay? So forefront of the divine masculine's mind, right, in his current conscious, we've got moon cycles, and there is a full moon on tonight. Okay? And it just says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. This is followed up with the Four of Pentacles. So something he's holding on to, a situation that should be dead for all intents and purposes, right? Not quite though, not quite. Still hanging on to this. But then we've got the Star card. So is this healing energy? Is he trying to still heal a situation that is dead, that should be dead? Okay, still hanging on to stuff. Let's do a clarification here. See what we can figure out. What is the divine masculine holding on to? What is the divine masculine currently holding on to? To a decision, to a judgment. Okay, there's a judgment taking place that he's possibly been giving to two situations, two people, possibly to a family situation. And again, we still have the Seven of Pentacles here at the bottom. So he's investing or has been investing in two situations, right? And he's making a judgment. This may be something that is coming into him tonight with the full moon, or the next new moon. It may have just happened with the new moon that last took place. Noticing how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, capitalize upon these cycles. So he may be taking the opportunity on this full moon to maybe ask for something in regards to allowing him to make a decision about what he's been investing in, what he's been giving to two. Okay, he wants to choose a situation. He's trying to make a decision here. Okay, so what we have for the near future is clairsentience. Okay, so notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, and I feel like the divine masculine is maybe reliving some moments, going back, thinking back, maybe evaluating his habits, his patterns, you know, how he behaves in relationships, what he's been doing up until this point, right? But with the Seven of Swords, there's sneaky energy, okay? And there is also a Queen of Cups. So there's possibly, I almost want to say this is not even the divine masculine. I almost want to say that the Queen of Cups may signify the relationship person that the divine masculine is currently in. So the feminine energy who the divine masculine may be currently in relationship with may be the sneaky energy. He may be paying attention to this cycle of sneaky activity. Somebody's plotting something, right? Stealth. So let's see what we get for this group. Got a tower moment, another tower. Empty victory. Okay, change. He doesn't want to do this anymore. He's over this cycle of sneakiness, betrayal. You know, somebody may be sneaking in and out of the home, in and out of a relationship. Someone may continuously have like a sneaky energy. Even this particular Queen of Cups in this particular card, she always gives me the vibes of like a petty energy. She's like the kind of person who doesn't really seem to trust, and I'm not sure that I can trust her either. Like, I don't trust her look. I always get like negative vibes from the Queen of Cups in this card. But with the Tower moment here, something's being shaken up. Something's crumbling down. The foundation is not solid. We're trying to escape. They may both be trying to escape this situation, but they're not discussing it. Maybe this, you know, this person that the Divine Masculine snuck away to be with, he may be realizing that this was not a victory at all. But they may be doing whatever they can, right, to win at all costs. But what are they trying to win? I've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom. So the relationship may be founded on money. It may be founded on the stability of finances. Okay. All right. So they may have thought that this was a victory, or they may feel like they've been victorious, at least in creating a stable relationship in terms of finances. But there's not really any love here. I mean, there's the Queen of Cups, but everything else is swords and pentacles, right? But then there's wands with action, right? But I almost feel like this is like a moving away, like he's actually leaving to go and find his true queen. And that's weird to say because they're here, but they're not even looking in each other's direction the way these cards are. She's looking down here at her pinnacle. He's looking over here. He's not even really paying attention to the pinnacles. So it's like he got the pinnacles that he wanted, still not satisfied. Still not satisfied because, you know, money doesn't equal happiness. Okay? It does not a relationship make, right? And there's an energy of like onlookers, right? People who may be looking at them as like relationship goals, right? But it's not genuine. It's not real. It's not what they want. Like, neither one of them are truly happy in this relationship. Why? Because there's still third-party energy here. And they're still trying to plan how to get out of it. They're trying to figure out how to break up with each other, I feel like. Okay? So, how the Divine Masculine sees himself. He sees himself as the victory card. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So he's kind of waiting. He's waiting for his prayers to be answered, for him to gain his wish fulfillment, right? So that he can feast, right? And have what he wanted. But with the Four of Swords here, the Five of Swords here, I feel like he's almost maybe feeling like he may have had a victory, like he thought he had a victory and he thought that his wishes were fulfilled. But when he looked, right, to like celebrate with his queen, she's not really there. Where is she, right? Because her swords are down here. He was fighting with people, but again, this is an empty victory. He's fighting alone. He's fighting by himself, which I think is interesting, because usually in his relationship with the Divine Feminine, when they were in relation, usually it was she who was fighting by herself. So I feel like this is part of his lesson, right? To know what it feels like to be the only one fighting for a relationship, right? So outside influences, right? For the Divine Masculine, courage, right? Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs, right? So what is the divine masculine belief? We've also got the Ace of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So is he needing to have courage in order to cut off his Queen of Pentacles? Is he trying to stand strong and be courageous in fighting for his Queen of Pentacles, trying to have a victory with this Queen of Pentacles, and he's trying to be strong? Or is this the Queen of Pentacles trying to be strong and continue to fight for her relationship? She's trying to fight for her stability. In clarification here, we're going to check this out. We've got Three of Swords, right? So again, third party energy, heartbreak, disappointment. Somebody's disappointed about the choices. Somebody's disappointed in possibly the choice that they made in the person that they chose, right? So the lesson that the divine masculine is learning, right, or his hopes and fears, right? You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, okay? But we also got the King and Queen of Pentacles again, okay? So this is stability, abundance, groundedness, right? You know what to do. So what is the divine masculine being told to do in regards to his relationship? This is his current relationship, right? Cards falling out. Three of Cups. These threes are like remarkable. I can't make this stuff up. He may be possibly trying to make it work, reconcile, right? Celebratory energy. But this could signify Three of Cups. It could be that the divine masculine is drinking a lot with his current partner, or that he's having to drink in order to get through staying in a relationship that he doesn't want to be in. It could be that they're both doing that. It could be that he is trying to figure out how to carry these burdens or put the burdens down. I got the King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So if he wants reconciliation, right, he's going to have to go within on his current relationship, and he's going to have to face these burdens. He's going to have to go ahead and put it all on his back, all right, and be that King of Swords. He's going to have to remove people, places, and things that do not serve him, that do not serve his higher self. If he now knows that he is a divine masculine and he is not with his divine feminine, he's now got to do the work, right, in order to get to his happiness, in order to get to his happiness, his true happiness, his true calling, right? The Wheel of Fortune, just up under the sun, right, signifying this new beginning, this new cycle, or the ending of a karmic cycle that comes to bring him his Empress, okay, to help him get to his Empress. Wish fulfillment, final wish fulfillment, okay? And where we are for the possible outcome, what is to come, right? We've got spiritual understanding. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So he's seeing synchronicities, or he's going to be seeing some synchronicities. And there's going to be some messages coming into him, whether these are dreams, signs that he's seeing, music playing, things that happen in movies or TV shows that he's watching that are resonating with him for no apparent reason out of nowhere. And we also have the Page of Wands, who in this card is walking away from the woman here in the back, and she's watching him leave, and she's not following him, she's not chasing him, she's not waving. I'm also drawn to all of the birds that seem to be flying, but I've also got the Wheel of Fortune again. So this is like that karmic cycle, walking away, from the karmic cycle as he gains spiritual understanding. All right, so let's pull a couple cards here for this and see what we get. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. Things needing to be illuminated, things needing to be shown, things needed to come out in the open. I feel like he is going to get these signs and synchronicities. It's going to start recognizing them more and more and more because he's paying attention now. He's awakened. He's awakening, right? So once he walks away from this karmic cycle and is heading towards his Ten of Cups, his ultimate emotional fulfillment, I feel like the secrets are going to be coming out, right? The secret is going to be out because that Ace of Cups, right? That Ace of Cups that he wants so badly, that he's waiting for, that he thought he had in his current relationship, is a no. Okay? Rejecting that offer, right? Having the offer come in, rejecting the offer, leaving someone out in the cold, or possibly walking out into the cold himself just because he knows it's what he needs to do. Okay? And then with the Death card here at the bottom, this is like transformation, but this is also, you know, ending things in order to make room for a new beginning, a rebirth of some kind for himself. This is going to take him on the hermit's journey. Okay, this is going to take him to go further within. And he's had plenty of hermit modes throughout his process. But this hermit mode seems to be the one that leads him to that final union for his Four of Wands. This is the hermit mode that is going to get him to his divine feminine. Okay, very interesting read. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe.